Welcome to the BetQL Daily Boost. I'm Lucy Burge of BetQL.com, and I am joined by Kate Constable and Rick Chapsky, and we've got another NBA odds boost for all of you today on Joel Embiid and Donovan Mitchell to each have over 29.5 points. This is boosted to plus 300 at Caesars. Joel Embiid had two 30-plus point games in his last 3 games, and Donovan Mitchell has hit this over twice in his last 3 games with 41 in his last one. So there is so much value here at plus 300. This is a head-turning value here.
Yeah, it is, because I feel like Joel Embiid goes over this number like pretty much every game. He's just an absolute monster, and you can always count on points from Embiid. Donovan Mitchell, I mean, the same way. And if you look at his shot attempts, I mean, he took 13 threes the other night, 26 shots against the Spurs, 21 against New Orleans, 18 against Chicago. So plenty of attempts where he can easily get this number. He can knock just a couple of those down.
Okay, so I teased yesterday when we joined the call that I was going to try something new before I was rudely interrupted by my internet cutting out. So hopefully we can get it to today.
We know you didn't hang up on us.
What I'm going to start doing, I was like, I'm out of here. Like, I love Lucy was like, Rick hates this boost. He's gone. And I was like,
we know for a fact you loved it. So
I did. And wouldn't you know, one of them hits and one of them doesn't. It happens. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start playing these individually as well as the boost. And I'm going to use the boost as like a bonus if it hits. Because yesterday, look what happened. Sabonis grabbed 15 boards.
Yeah.
And so if you could even done his alt board totals, like use one of those ladder techniques that people like, do 10 over 11 over 12 over 13 and stuff like that. So Embiid tonight, you could do his over prop, and Mitchell's point prop is just 25.5. Mm-hmm. So you could even hit this one and then maybe not hit the boost, but still win both of the boosts. So that's going to be an interesting thing. I'll look at that, I'll record it, and I will report back to see how this new strategy goes to use the boost as like a nice lottery ticket if both hit.
Love that. That's a Rick's tip right there, is how to use the boost. Never be
that was coming too.
Never be afraid to use the boost as a jumping off point too for any other parlays, bets, anything you want. So get in on that at plus 300 at Caesars, and head to BetQL.com and get your free 3-day trial today, and check out our exclusive sportsbook offers there as well. And of course, follow us on Twitter at Kate Constable, at RickCZ1, and at Lucille Burge. Favorite bets for today. I'm going with the Cavaliers money line plus 110. The 76ers, bit of an upset here. And reminder, read our upset article, our staff picks, upset picks at BetQL.com. This is mine for today. The Cavaliers are on a 7-game winning streak, and they have won 9 of their last 11 games. They are also 32-25-3 against the spread this season, while the 76ers are only on a 3-game winning streak, and they lost to the Cavaliers when these two met up back in November when Cleveland beat them 113-85. So I like the Cavaliers to pull off the upset and get the win over the Sixers.
That was a big win over them early in the season. I didn't realize it was that
That's
big
a
of a
hefty win there, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go over to college basketball and take TCU plus 4 at Iowa State. TCU's lost 4 of its last 5 games, but each of those losses have come without Mike Miles and Eddie Lampkin in the lineup, and both of those players are expected to be back tonight. Mike Miles is TCU's best player, and he can really push the pace and just lead this offense so well, and it's really the offense that struggled with him out of the lineup. Going up against Iowa State, Iowa State's kind of been up and down. They haven't been great since the start of the new year. They ranked 260th in rebounding, so now having Lampkin back for TCU should allow the Horned Frogs to grab a couple extra boards. Iowa State's also given up 75 or more points in 3 of their last 5 games, which is very unusual for the Cyclones, but with Mike Miles back, I like the Horned Frogs to take advantage of that. So I'll take the points with the Frogs on the road.
Like that one, and I'll stick in college basketball. Here's an interesting line, and it's gone back and forth all morning. I grabbed it at Indiana plus 1.5, but just a little bit ago it was Indiana minus 1.5, and I expect to go back and forth all day long, and that is Indiana against Northwestern. And wouldn't you believe these two teams are tied for second place in the Big Ten behind Purdue?
Ooh.
Yes, Northwestern.
Yeah,
who would have thought? But it's a little bit different when you got the target on your back. Just ask Rutgers. They were everyone's darling here for a couple weeks, and now when the target is on your back, teams bring it. And that's exactly what Indiana is going to do today against Northwestern. They will not look past this team. And I know Purdue was up 8 against Northwestern late in that game and then just fell apart. I don't expect that to happen with Indiana, Trace Jackson Davis, and then you have Hood-Schifino. So when you have two guys that have hyphenated last names, how can you bet against that? That's Rick's new one today. So I'm going to go with Indiana. All credit to Chris Collins and what he's doing, and Boo Booey, one of my favorite names in all of college basketball there at Northwestern. But I think Indiana gets it done today. And I was looking at all these college basketball games. I saw the America East was playing today. In first place is Vermont. So the trivia today, Lucy, this is up in your neck of the woods. What is Vermont's nickname?
Nickname? Oh, yeah. It's not
the.
Oh, that was gonna. I was ready for mascot.
Yeah, school mascot.
It's not
school mascot. Yes.
It's like it's not the maple. No, it's got. It's. I feel like it's green.
Large feline.
Is a green cougar.
It's close. You're in the right ballpark.
Lion.
But what's a fancy name for a cougar?
Snow leopard.
Catamount.
I feel like I knew that because it's kind of like Montpelier is the capital, and it sounds like that. Oh, not really, but that's very interesting. The capital of Vermont is Montpelier, right? Yeah, Montpelier, and the Catamounts are the mascot.
Yes.
That is great. Thank you, Rick, for that. Wow.
Yes.
That is now. I knew that was in
trivia.
That was in the back of my mind somewhere. It was down. I had to pull it out, but I didn't.
And they're playing New Hampshire, who I have no clue.
New Hampshire, probably. I don't know, but if you want to look it up, that is good for you. Thank you, Rick, for that piece of the trivia. Get in on all these bets and the odds boost, and subscribe to the BetQL Daily Boost wherever you get your podcast.